got me at the right time, baby. Oh, I was at the end. Make me feel like that.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be transforming my beautiful model. She's really lively, and this was a very fun video to create, so I hope you guys enjoyed. So I'm going to start off by cleansing her skin just to take off any excess oils, any dirt, just to make sure that her skin is nice and clean. I'm going to go ahead and moisturize her skin with a gel moisturizer. She's on the oily side, so I definitely want to moisturize but not apply way too much moisturizing products on her skin because it was really hot this day. So I tried to moisturize but not over moisturize, and the gel moisturizer is just great for that. So I'm just blending it out with my skincare brush. I'm also going to go ahead and apply the primer onto her skin. I used two primers this day. I used a moisturizing primer, a primer with a grip, which is the Milk Hydro Grip primer, and I used a mattifying primer in the center or the T-zone of her face, which is the most oily part of her face. I decided to do her brows first before her base, so I filmed this on my phone. I had my assistant help me hold it close to her because filming the brows with the camera at that angle wouldn't have been great, so I decided to use my phone. So just watch me fill in her brows. I'm going straight ahead into applying foundation. I used the MAC Studio Fix foundation because again it's really hot and she wanted a full coverage beat, so that's what I was going for. I went ahead to spread the foundation and then blend it out on different spots of her face because this foundation dries down quite fast and I didn't want it to just stay on her face too long and just become really patchy. So I applied it and I blended it out as I went along. Again, I'm going over her face with a damp beauty blender just to pick up any excess product and do some excess blending. For concealer, I went in with the Too Faced Butterscotch concealer, Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Butterscotch, just to conceal her under eyes and, you know, do a little bit of highlighting. I went ahead to go in with a lighter concealer, which was a Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Warm Sand. I just put it under her eyes and everywhere else I wanted to highlight, but this was more of the concealing because, as you can see, it wasn't too far off her actual foundation shade. I also went ahead to do some cream contouring for her. I used the Juvia's Place stick foundation to just give her a little bit of shadow and some sculpt. I'm going ahead to buff the lighter concealer into her skin. I just made it sit for a bit because it honestly gives the best coverage when it sits for a bit, because the Too Faced Born This Way concealer is not matte, it's on the very creamy side. However, remember, if you're using a mattifying or a matte concealer, remember to blend it out, because blending it out later is going to be really hard. Again, I am going back in with a beauty blender to pick up any excess product and to blend in some more. So for setting her under eyes, I used my Huda Beauty setting powder in the shade, I think this was, I don't remember the shade, honestly. But if I remember, I'll put it down in the screen. But I am just pushing the powder under her eyes. Wherever else I applied the lighter concealer, I'm also setting her eyelids as well, because I'm going to be applying eyeshadow a little bit later. Okay, so I just remember the name of the setting powder. It was Sugar Cookie, the Huda Beauty loose powder, Easy Bake loose powder in the shade Sugar Cookie. I hope I'm right. Now I'm going to set all over her face with my Sephora Micro Smooth powder. This is in the shade Mahogany. I'm just pushing that all over her skin just to make sure that the foundation is set. Remember, I said it's a really hot day and she has a little bit of an oily skin type, so I like to set all creams and liquids just to make sure they don't move around. I'm also going to go ahead and bronze her skin with my bronzer palette. I'm also going to go ahead and lightly contour her nose. I'm going to go ahead and bake. I'm using the same Huda Beauty powder just to bake her under eyes. I'm also going to clean up a little bit under her contour and just bake you know, the oily sides of her face. This is also meant to catch fallout. I'm going ahead to do her eyeshadow. She wanted a gold smoky eye, so I'm going to go ahead and apply some dark browns and browns into her outer V and crease, and I'm going to go ahead and apply the gold onto her eyelid. I also went ahead to apply some glitter onto her eyelids. I used a very gold smooth glitter from Shaded Beauty. I applied a little bit of eyeshadow glue, glitter glue from e.l.f. and I put the glitter on it. So I'm just going ahead to clean up and make sure that it's as smoky as possible. I also applied her eyelashes off camera because it was a little bit of a struggle, but it was very smooth at the end. I'm also cleaning up the excess powder under her eyes and blending it into her skin just to make sure everything is nice and set. Going ahead to apply a little bit of blush onto the apples of her cheeks, and I'm gonna go ahead and set her face. I lightly went in with a cream blush after I set her face just to make the blush pop, and I'm going ahead to apply her highlighter. I'm using the Fenty Beauty Diamond Balm in the shade Cognac Candy, and oh, why did I forget the name of the shade? I'm so sorry you guys, but I just used a combination of these two. They're on the screen right now. I applied a little bit onto the bridge of her nose, her inner corners, and her brow bones just to give it a little bit of a pop. I also went ahead to line her lips off camera because filming it is just really difficult. With time, I'll be able to set up a little bit better so you guys can see every single step that I take. So I'm going ahead to apply the Fenty Beauty Stunner Lip Paint in the shade Uncensored. I'm just putting that onto the center of her lip. And this is the end of the tutorial. This is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys in my next one. Don't forget to like this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much, MFA, for allowing me to film with you. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.